Welcome, everyone, to the home of the War Chant, Osceola, Renegade, and the Florida State Seminoles, a place simply known to some as the Dope. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles offense will start this game off. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here's some pressure. He's got the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Minutemen offense heads onto the field for the first time today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Massey. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to to a good start. Grabbed in the middle. It's Massey. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game if they want to be a great program again.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Oh, he wants it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To the air, it's Hairston. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Massey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Buying some time. QB got it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coy. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Big fella moving. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field.
And I think that could...
Scores on the sneak.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. Fourth down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end.
They're trailing by 13 to Pittsburgh. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the marker. It's McCoy. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Pittman. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. To the air. It's Hairston. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they get him down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he can go. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Massey. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
Gets drilled as he throws the big play. Fourth down, and they'll get it back. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And Bobby Bowden built this program. High-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. The offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with a big one.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out...
There he goes! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Unloads quickly. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. to the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Setting up the screen. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
He'll do it himself.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sends it downfield. He's got it. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Massey. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
And who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Finds his man. It's Gibson. Flying down the left side. The 20. He's it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, no. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Scanning the field. It's Hairston. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass quickly back to the line.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kelly.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Hairston. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UMass! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone.
a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Hairston. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. UMass quickly back to the line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Kelly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field.
Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. Gonna look downfield again. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Seminoles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Buys a little time. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Quick timeout call by the offense after. play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go, converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Faulkner. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When there's panicking ever really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Spartans will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So UMass's offense will get the first swing of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Caught close to the marker. It's good. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The play-action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Minutemen!
You can't draw it up much better than that. Opening drive. drive, they scored a TD, and Pollock, they look to the big fella here to cap this one off.
Yeah, and you usually script your first drive of an offense. You know exactly what you want to come out and do, and whatever they scripted worked to perfection, and it included the big tight end getting the touchdown.
UMass 7, Michigan State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to turning it on. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. So he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
He could have just quarterback sneaked it and got more yards than that. We need more from this passing game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll send the back in motion. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Got a man. It's good. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Pulls it in. It's Massey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And the pass passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. He wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
That's caught. It's Adams. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Childs. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. So first down here as they go back to work. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
UMass 14, Michigan State 7.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls in the...
Touchdown, Sparty! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Set to advance on the football.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know,
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is...
Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's missed. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Kennesaw State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Collier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, going to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Marsh. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Collier.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Dropping back, it's Childs. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Michigan State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Massey. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The sure hands. It's Massey. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Looking to fire. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Quickly to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Timeout by UMass.
Back to pass, it's Hairston. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Parachek. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Child. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. The screen, he's got wheels. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. He slides that just inside the right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here today.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Childs. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground, but nice job there picking up the first down.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
Turning it on! Oh, the quick spin move. Touchdown, UMass! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
31, UMass, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Creates a little room. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the right. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Sparty! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. It's good. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. With the catch, it's Massey. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Flips it out on the screen. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in this game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Minutemen. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Makes his man miss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Now on the option. Quick toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking to pass. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it. 12.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question. quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold.
Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Maryland's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
There was a lot of talk coming into this game about what the weather conditions were going to be like, and we asked the coaching staff about it, and they said, look, we've got a guy that we feel can spin it in the rain. He does it in practice. We've seen it in games. That one, though, looked like it got a little bit away from him there on the opening drive here in these tough conditions.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space. It's good. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Massey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Caught over the middle. It's Harding. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw it. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up second down.
Rides to back and leaves it. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UMass offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Hairston. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Fakes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the 1st quarter.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Really good Job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air. It's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
That's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's good. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The inside handoff. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got a man. It's Harding. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He makes the grab, and he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Hairston. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harding. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and he rolls Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard run.
Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw. It's Washington. Grab near the marker. It's Humphrey. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. Got a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll toss it to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Barrels ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Hairston. He's got an open man. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500.
Feeds the spike, and now he's going to throw it. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. The Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Scanning the field, it's Hairston. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you.
There he goes. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Grab behind the line. It's good. Touchdown, UMass. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The UMass offense returns to the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. UMass will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
At midfield, he's got room. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Sure hands, it's Humphrey. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pick. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Washington. And And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Got it in the middle, it's Evans. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jensen. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's White. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To throw, it's Washington. Card in the backfield, it's Manning. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback. He had the first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Louisiana Tech is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's a type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 28 to FIU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go back to the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down, UMass. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Gonna run it. It's Faulkner. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see he gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Right down the middle. Makes a connection.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays.